Okay, let's get started with the squeeze page training. Okay, so you should have a couple things for the squeeze page training. You're going to want an Excel document or a numbers document to put your squeeze page links on. And you can set them up like this or however you want. There's a purpose for all this. So just trust me or watch the whole video and then go back and do it after you're done. You're going to want these things because you can keep reusing these squeeze pages all you want. There's no point in reinventing the wheel every time you want to make the same squeeze page. You know, if you service a certain area, then you might as well make the squeeze page once and keep reusing it. It'll repopulate with new data. So here's your squeeze page link. Here's a short code, which you're going to want. And then here's your purpose, buyer leads under 100K. And then there's, you know, I can put an area in here, but I put the whole county. So if you want to be really specific with your areas, you can put your areas in there and then you can use this to sort. So an Excel document. So just know that for right now. Create an Excel document, name it squeeze pages, and then save it. And then put these on the top. Okay, so let's get into what a squeeze page is and how it differs from a landing page. So I'm going to show you the difference right now. So just sit back, relax. I'll show you the difference. You can see a squeeze page and a landing page, and then we'll go into how to create a squeeze page. Phone's ringing. Okay, so here we go on squeeze page. Okay, so I'm going to show you one of mine. So here's one of my squeeze page links. Okay, so this squeeze page is designed to go out there and show people, hey, here's houses in La Crosse County under $100,000, and it takes them to this thing, you know, to your website where it populates the page with all the listings, and the MLS does this for you. Don't worry, just watch, and it shows you everything that's under $100,000 in the search criteria that you put in there. So what we do now is the squeeze page is set up as soon as they click on a link, it drops down and you get their email information on there. You see that? And they have to put this in order to get more information on this house. Okay, so that's a squeeze page. Basically what a squeeze page does, oops, I was just on that. What a squeeze page does is it allows you to send them to a search, and then when they want more information, then you hit them with give me your information first. Okay, so let's look at the difference between that and a landing page. So we made a landing page in the last video, and I'll just show you the difference with that real quick. A landing page is just a static page with no information, just says, hey, if you want some Stoddard, Wisconsin real estate deals, put your information in here and click get the list now. So that's the difference between a landing page and a squeeze page. So the cool thing is, okay, so here's your IDX squeeze page. That's located on the side here. Now, if these are not visible to you and you only see icons, click this right here. That will make them visible. I know I tell you that every time, but some people still. Go down to your lead engine and click on that. Don't worry about anything else on here. We're concentrating on this right now. We'll get to the rest of that. This was covered in another video, so you might want to check out my other video on landing pages. So the first thing you want to do is select your domain. Your eXp Realty domain name should come up. So you want to select that and click Start Building. So now this is really cool. Now I want you to take a look around here. We're going to start in the upper left. This is for a multi-property squeeze page. There's also one for a single property squeeze page. That's like if you have an MLS, if you have a listing on the MLS that you want to say, hey, send it out there and collect their information of everybody that's interested in this really hot house you have, that's a good idea. Here's a seller squeeze page. Hey, are you going to sell in this area? Contact me for more info. Here's one for a free market report. Hey, get a free market report sent directly to your email on, I don't know, wherever you're located. Okay? And then we'll go through each one of these, so don't worry. Okay, so here. So let's set up a squeeze page for something that I would like to do. So I'm interested in, I'm near La Crosse. Oops, sorry. So here comes up county, city, and you can choose these. Now, you're going to have to look at your own stuff, and I ask you not to do that right now because it's just going to distract you, to see how close you can get in. So I'm picking the whole county of La Crosse. I'm going to pick a single family home, and I'm going to do a maximum price because I'm doing everything under 100K for this one. I already got one set up, but I'm going to do one anyways. Okay? You can do it for whatever you want. If you want certain price ranges, I found one thing, if you leave it more open, you're going to get more people, and then the system will kind of track what they're doing and let you know. So let's say you put from this to $200,000, everything, you know, where the majority of your buyers are. Don't limit them. It's better to throw out a big net and catch a bunch of different fish than a small one and not. So I don't put anything in the square foot. I don't put anything in the acres, but you can. If you want to limit it to bedrooms and bathrooms and all that, you can do that, okay? That's all optional to you, okay? So this is what is going to display in your search results when they click on the squeeze page. These are the houses that are self-populated. You don't have to do anything from your MLS data feed, your IDX link. So your next thing is going to be coming over here, and where are you going to put this? Are you going to put this on Facebook, Google, etc.? So let's just put FB on here because we're going to put it on Facebook. Now let's do a hashtag option. So now you see these drop downs, right? You can pick a drop down you've already used, or you can just start typing. So I'm going to put La Crosse, LAX, under 100K, okay? So everybody that opts into this squeeze page is going to have an index or a hashtag. It's going to say all the people in the room raise your hand that want a house $100,000 or less, and that's what a hashtag is. It's everybody that raised their hand. So out of 100 people or 1,000 people on that clicked a bunch of different pages on my website or different squeeze pages I use, it's going to assign this to them. This is very helpful, so when I have an update, I can hit an email, hit everybody LAX under 100K and send them out, hey, check this one out, okay? You can put a cover. I just use the listing results, or you can use something else. For basics, we're just going to use what the default is. Now this is very important, okay? Because I found this out the hard way. You can put right here, property views allowed before registration. I always put this at 1, okay? That's what I found for my area, and this is why. If you tell somebody about a great deal that they want to look at, hey, buy this $1 million house for $1, whatever, $100,000 house, they're ready to see it. If you let them browse around, you'll get what's called a bounce. They look at one house, their information comes up, they're like, oh, I don't really want to look at this, and they click off and they bounce off your website. So if you want less bounces off your website, hit immediate. If you don't want, you can click these default ones, and I've tried them all, but this is the one that works the best for me, okay? So I'm going to show you the other ones, but if I was not, let's say we were ready, I would hit generate link, and that would generate the link here, which I'll do in a little bit, and it will generate a short link, which I will copy and paste into my spreadsheet right here. See this? Copy and paste it into my spreadsheet. So I have those links for future use. Now I'm going to show you the single property. Okay, so here is your source. Let's say you're going to use this for Facebook. You're going to do LAX. No, let's just say this is a listing. So I can put listing, and then I use my MLS ID number because I remember that as a hashtag. So let's say it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 7, whatever. No big deal. Oops. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, okay, sorry. You can add more than one hashtag if you so choose to. Let's say you want to add more hashtags, add away. But I just put one there. Listing ID, okay? Now this is where you're going to add your listing ID of your MLS or your IDX. Whatever your number is, you're going to put that in here. That's going to bring them exactly to your listing when they click on it. So click, here's a great deal on a house located in Cedar Springs for $159, whatever. Here's your property views allowed before registration. I always click this to 1. So I don't have a listing ID right now to put in here. Okay, I'm just showing you this for reference purposes. I don't want to click it. So once you get your listing ID and all this done, you click Generate Link. Then you cut and paste these, copy and paste these onto your spreadsheet. And then you put in here, you can put your area, you can put listing 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, blah, blah. And then put your stuff in here, purpose, listing ID, put your stuff on here. Keep this. This is important because once you generate these links and you don't have them, you're going to go, what happened to that link that I had for this property for my MLS? I already created that. You're going to have to recreate it all over again. And it gets very, very time consuming. And this is made to save you time. Sort by area, sort by the purpose. You can sort by whatever you want with an Excel spreadsheet. It's ingenious, okay? Guy showed me this, okay? So let's do a seller squeeze page. Same thing. You're getting the hint now, okay? Where are you going to put it? Facebook. Maybe you don't want to put a source here, but this is for you to track for marketing purposes so you know where you're getting your hits from. Hashtags again. Area again. You can put the city, state, zip code. And then you get your links, generate your links, okay? Here is for a market report. Put your market information in there. Where are you going to put it? Your hashtags. So you can create one of these for Google, one of these for Facebook, one of these for AdWords, whatever you're doing. Put your hashtags in here, put them all as different hashtags, and you can track where you're getting your leads from. That way, if you're doing pay-per-click, you know, hey, I'm getting great results from my pay-per-click, okay? Generate link, Generate link generates the link. What are you going to do? Yeah, that's right. You're going to copy and paste this onto your Excel spreadsheet, and you're going to be so happy I told you that. Not right now maybe, but later on. So let's go back here. So I have this one all set up. Okay? So I'm going to generate the link. There we go. There comes my short link. Okay? So I'm going to copy these. Copy my short link. I'm just gonna throw them in here because I'm not gonna use these for anything. I know that I already have some and made it. So there we go for the short link. We're gonna come back over here. We're gonna hit Control A, Control C, and then we're gonna put the other link right there. Okay, and that's all you have to do. Now you can navigate away from the page. It doesn't make any difference. Okay, so now let's go and see what your squeeze page actually looks like for this right here. So what you would do is with this short link, you would take this short link and post this wherever you want. Post it on Facebook, post it on any place that you want to post. Once you get it posted on Facebook, you can copy it. I'm sorry, you can copy over here as well. I'm just used to doing it old school. Once you post it on there, then this is what it will look like. So here we go, like I showed you at the beginning. So this is where it's going to take your person when they come in there and they click on your link, they're going to go here. Now watch. As soon as I pick one of these homes and click on it, it's going to ask me for my information. And in order for me to get more information on this home, I have to put my information in here. Or I can put, they can click this. But that's going to help you a lot, okay? It's going to help you a lot to convert these leads because that's the main thing. Giving away free information doesn't do you a bit of good. It does you good when you collect information from other people. Okay? Now, I have not used this draw on map, but let's try it. Click on it. Zoom into an area, 54601. This is where I am. So, no, that's not right. 54601. 54601. Let's try this again. La Crosse, Wisconsin. Boom. There we are. So let's say I want to draw on here. Draw area. Click here, click here, click here, click here, click here, click there. Okay? Apply selection. There you go. So that's if you want to draw it. I don't use that. I just use the whole area. I use the whole county. I don't, unless you have somebody that's that specific, but you may miss something on that, so you may not want to do that. So I hope that this was a good short training session on this. And if you have any questions, right here, over on the right-hand side of the screen, you click here. Click on New Conversation, and it'll start with your questions. But I encourage you, before you get too far into this, go to the Learning Portal, click on it over there, and it'll take you to this website here. And I don't work for this company. I work for eXp. I'm a realtor. This are the 28 lessons that you want to watch, and that will give you a good basic understanding of how the system works. And I recommend that you spend the time to watch those videos. They're not very long, but they'll give you a good idea about what's going on. So from there, you can just click off it to your whatever you want and go about your business for the day. Now with this, you can take these links now and copy them and paste them to Facebook, paste them to Craigslist. And on my next video, I'll show you how to put an ad together for Craigslist and paste it on a Craigslist live squeeze page or your landing page to Craigslist. Thanks and have a great day.